It's just a whole bunch of aliens here from other worlds making up fake religions and fake names to worship demonic entities here because they're filled with darkness. Okay? I never loved any of you. I never wanted any of you here in my world. It's always been my world. It's never been Jesus' world. It's never been any of those people world that you're talking about. That's a man. Never has been. It's always been my world. Your ancient Egypt is wrong. Your history is wrong. Your religion is wrong. All of it is lies. Okay? You are aliens. And a lot of you are hybrids. And you're full of darkness that comes from an extraterrestrial from space. And you need to take that extraterrestrial that put that darkness in you and get the fuck out. Because I never loved it. I never wanted it. It was never invited here. And I don't want it here. Okay? And let me tell you again, just because y'all all stupid and y'all can't fucking understand what's going on. What's going on is the entity that's talking to you, the alien that's talking to you in your fucking head, I don't love it. I never wanted it. Okay? I'm not going to give it anything. I'm not going to give it my world. I'm not going to give it my powers. I'm not going to give it my gifts. I'm not going to give it my body. I'm not going to give it my light. I'm not going to give it my world. I'm not going to give it my land. I'm not going to give that darkness that's inside of you that's communicating with you, which is a extraterrestrial from space that's inside of all of you and communicating with you. I'm not going to give it anything. I don't love it, never did. I never wanted it here. It's illegally trespassing and can't have anything that's mine. I do not want it. I don't want it here, and I do not want any of you here. And I want it to leave, and I want it to take all of you with it immediately. The darkness that's inside of you goes by multiple names because it's the same thing from space inside of all of y'all. It's inside all y'all religions going by different names. It's the same motherfucker from space that put that dark shit inside all of it. Okay? Okay? Now, I never wanted it here. I never liked it, never wanted it. It is illegal trespassing here. It's not my child, not my husband. I don't want it. I don't want the darkness that's in you here. I never loved the darkness that's inside of all of you. I never wanted the darkness that's inside of you here in my world. I do not want to share the darkness that's inside of all of you with me in my world. I do not want to share my light that's on my body with the darkness that's inside of all of your bodies. I do not want to do that. No, I do not want to do that either. Do you hear me? The darkness that's inside of all your bodies is uninvited in my world, and I do not want it here. I do not love it. I do not want it, and I do not want it in my world. I never loved it. I never wanted it, and I never wanted it in my world. Are y'all comprehending now? Hmm? With y'all lying asses about every motherfucking time? Okay. The darkness that's inside of all of you. I do not want the darkness that's inside of all of you in my world. I don't want to share my world with that darkness that's inside of you. I do not want to share my body and my light with the darkness that's inside of you. I do not want it here, and I do not want you here. I want both and all of you to leave. I don't love you and that darkness that's inside of you. I don't love the darkness that's inside of you. Never did and never wanted to hear in my world. The darkness that's inside of all of you is illegally trespassing into my world. And I want it to leave and I want you to leave now. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Stop going around lying, acting like I'm friends with that shit that's in your body. Bitch, I'm not friends with that dark shit that's inside your body. Bitch, I'm not even friends with your extraterrestrial fucking face. I'm not even friends with you because you're extraterrestrial from another world that I never invited here. I'm not friends with you. And I'm also not friends with the darkness that's inside of your fucking body. Because the darkness that's inside of your fucking body is from space also. Like your face. Your face is from space, bitch. And that shit that's in you is from space too, bitch. And I don't want none of that shit. You do not have permission to eat on my body. You don't have permission to eat my light. You don't take that darkness that's in you and eat on me. I never told you to do any of that. All of you are illegally trespassing here. You are not humans. You are extraterrestrials with darkness inside of you from space because you do go to space yourself. You are not from here. You are hiding behind fake human skin. And you all are extraterrestrials with darkness inside of you from space. And the one that put that darkness inside of you from space, inside of your extraterrestrial body, trying to cover you up with fake human skin. I never loved it. I never wanted it. I do not want it here in my world. I'm not going to give it my world. I'm not going to give it my powers. I'm not going to give it my gifts. I'm not going to give it anything. I do not love it. I do not want it. And I do not want it here. And it can't have nothing that's mine. It must leave and you must leave. Now.